From a suspect who successfully evaded the police on a motorcycle, 10 days later, he was stopped by a pit maneuver. Meet the dynamic trio whose simple heist led to an unforgettable regret. How painful can a head-on collision be? Here is why idiots get caught in police chases. A dramatic police chase unfolded after Whitehall police were alerted to a stolen vehicle through flock cameras. The vehicle was connected to a previous aggravated robbery in Columbus. Initially, the pursuit started in Whitehall, but assistance was requested from Columbus police as the chase escalated. During the pursuit, the driver of the stolen Hyundai collided head-on with a police cruiser near the intersection of Climb and Riverbend Roads in southwest Franklin County. In the stolen vehicle, there were two suspects. Little did they know, their attempt to outsmart the police would lead to an intense and ultimately futile chase.
631 of them to 640.
At the intersection, an opportunity for a pit maneuver presented itself, but it was deemed too risky to execute. As we can see, the suspects are attempting in every possible way to escape from the police, which means they are now more prone to making greater mistakes in their panic. This pit maneuver was executed perfectly, but the driver of the stolen vehicle managed to keep going. The suspect is speeding into a construction zone with the stolen vehicle falling apart. They are determined to escape the police at any cost, even if it means endangering lives. This pursuit has become extremely dangerous and unpredictable.
I can't see, bro. How did you make it through this? Ran it all over.
The patrol officers lost sight of the suspect due to the dust and construction work. However, the helicopter pilot kept the suspect in view the entire time and successfully directed the officers in their search.
Operate it. Thank you. You have the collar filter on your EON set up.
631, 638.
Then agree on
631, Climb and Riverbend.
Chopper's in the entranceway to the old stadium.
Ultimately, an officer executed a pit maneuver, causing the Hyundai to crash into a tree. 3 other police cruisers were also damaged during the chase. In the stolen vehicle, there were teenagers who were previously known for car theft. Both are being held in juvenile detention until their next hearing. Here is the context. A man who is running from the police is 27-year-old Robert Hill.
Just hit both squads.
Robert Hill is a getaway driver, and his accomplice is 29-year-old Lil Cherry Gallion. Gallion committed a theft at Bayshore Mall in Glendale, Wisconsin, stealing merchandise worth $2,300. She attempted to flee with the stolen goods to the car where Hill was waiting for her. However, the police were promptly alerted and managed to track her down, eventually apprehending both of them. Given that they had a getaway driver, I would have expected a better planned scheme. During the chase in the parking lot, the vehicle suffered significant damage to a tire. Let's see how the pursuit unfolds.
Down for Washington, passing Lakeisha South. Speeds are 40, lining up for a pit.
Still southbound.
Southbound and northbound lanes passing Mars. There's traffic here. Roads are clear and dry. Coming back in correct lanes of travel. Southbound on Court in the correct lanes, coming up to Hampton.
We're at 50 miles an hour.
Coming up to Hampton right now. Speeds are 450. We're going to go...
Due to the flat tire, the vehicle is difficult to control, especially when moving at high speeds and making sharp turns.
Hands! Show me your hands! We got one running southbound.
The driver attempted to flee, but officers quickly caught up with him. He was arrested and taken into custody along with his accomplices in the theft. Hill and Gallion were apprehended, along with an 18-year-old woman, Felicity McBride, also accused of stealing from the store. All three face felony retail theft charges. Hill additionally faces charges of hit-and-run causing injury, fleeing an officer and causing damage to property, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and resisting an officer. Leave your comments on what you think about these cases we've covered, and we're moving on to the next case. On the evening of August 8th, 2023, what began as a routine patrol in Mayflower escalated into a high-speed pursuit, underscoring the risks law enforcement officers face every day. A state trooper using his moving radar, the trooper spotted a Honda speeding at 70 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. Without hesitation, he turned his patrol car around and began to follow the speeding vehicle. The driver, later identified as Matthew Carr Crockett, showed no signs of slowing down. The Honda merged onto the eastbound entrance of Interstate 40 East, accelerating dangerously. With lights flashing and sirens blaring, the trooper pursued the Honda, which was now weaving recklessly through traffic, reaching speeds of up to 122 miles per hour. Crockett was driving as if his life depended on it, ignoring all traffic laws and putting countless lives at risk. In the meantime, the driver called 911 and claimed that his daughter was in danger.
Arkansas State Police Emergency.
Hi, I think I've got a state trooper trying to pull me over, and I need to, talk to him.
Yes, sir. You're going to need to stop.
I've got an emergency. I've got to get home. I can't.
You have to stop, or else he's going to stop you.
The route telling him 50 feet. The route telling him 50 feet out. He don't pull over.
Sir, he's going to end up putting you. He's going to end up doing a pit on you. You're gonna need to stop.
Get to my daughter.
You're not gonna get to your daughter if he pits you. You're gonna go to jail instead. So you need to stop.
Help! Will you tell him, please? Oh God. God damn it.
Push yourself up.
Just on Oak Road, correction 365 near Up Road.
The trooper saw his chance for a tactical vehicle intervention and took it. With a calculated maneuver, he brought the Honda to a halt. As he approached the vehicle, gun drawn, he saw Crockett's empty hands through the windshield. Crockett was charged with felony retail theft. Additional charges: hit-and-run causing injury, fleeing an officer, causing property damage, first-degree reckless endangerment, and resisting an officer. Crockett received 12 months of supervised probation and served 2 days in a local jail, with 4 days already served. These charges and the sentence reflect the severity of his actions during the chase. The next case is more specific. If you're wanted for distributing illegal substances, it might not be the smartest idea to drive a vehicle registered in your name. This gentleman in the black GMC Sierra is Christopher Monroe, and there is a warrant out for his arrest in the state of Arkansas. Let's see how the situation unfolded. Monroe had previously evaded Arkansas State Police on May 4th and 19th. Additionally, 10 days earlier, a warrant for his arrest had been issued in Rockwell County, Texas, for evading in a motor vehicle. Despite police attempts to box him in, Monroe managed to evade capture once again. Let's see the perspective of the officer who collided with the concrete barrier during the pit maneuver.
Adam 22, Adam 29, southbound of 2, trying to catch up to a black GMC with a 28 plate of 175, young Edmund. Information, you ran my vehicle, moving to 67 south at
Still in it. We're 67 south. I tried to ram his vehicle.
Undeterred, the pursuit continued at high speeds, reaching up to 120 miles per hour as they crossed the Arkansas River.
Westbound on Roosevelt, westbound Roosevelt.
Westbound on Roosevelt.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK. Sorry, I got cut off. I'm trying to catch back up.
Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound on Roosevelt.
Got a pit, got a rollover.
Hit and rollover.
Monroe's desperate bid for freedom ended abruptly when he was struck from behind by police, causing his truck to roll and crash into a brick wall. Let's take a look at the perspective of the officer who executed the pit maneuver.
Sorry, I got cut off. I'm trying to catch back up. Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound on Roosevelt. Good, roll over.
Christopher Monroe now faces a litany of charges, including trafficking and possession of narcotics and meth intent to deliver, felony fleeing, simultaneous possession of drugs and a firearm, aggravated assault of law enforcement, and criminal mischief. On December 4th, 2020, Arkansas State Police responded to a call from an Arkansas Highway Police officer requesting assistance on a traffic stop along I-40 westbound at milepost 36.
Yeah, 387 just past the westbound. Just pulled off on the side of the road over here.
Upon arrival, Trooper Ray approached the vehicle from the passenger side. The suspect waited for the cops to approach, thinking he would have enough time to escape. Starnes accelerated and fled back into traffic, causing a pursuit. Why couldn't these criminals just do things the easier way and pay the fine for tinted windows? The suspect's vehicle on the highway did not reach high speeds, making it susceptible to easier pit maneuvers, which might be the case now as well. And now comes one of the most dangerous things the suspect could have done: driving in the wrong lane, endangering all traffic participants.
Smith, I'm head on with this vehicle right now.
This is one of the worst impacts and very painful for both sides, with potentially severe consequences if seatbelts are not used to mitigate the damage.
Get out of the vehicle! 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 Get out of the vehicle!
Southwest, I'm not looking. She's crashed it. 2720.
27 eastbound.
Hey, I got EMS coming for you, bud.
10-4, I'm also headed that way.
Officer involved in the traffic accident suffered consequences. As we can see, he cannot move independently due to confusion from the impact. The suspect's name is Starnes. Starnes initially resisted arrest, but was eventually apprehended and charged with felony fleeing, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, driving with a suspended license, and refusal to submit to arrest.